Halftime here on the Rick and Bubba program, 35 minutes past the hour. Appointment radio for college football fans everywhere. Weekly here on the Rick and Bubba show. The doctor is checking in.
Dr. Lou, that's Dr. Lou. The doctor will see you now.
Welcome back, Dr. Lou.
You must not know about me. I'm Edward Hockley. I can have another ref in a minute. Matter of fact, he'll be here in a minute. Baby, you must not know about me. I'm Edward Hockley. I can have another ref by tomorrow. So don't you ever for a second get to thinking the NFL refs are irreplaceable.
Oh, wow, Doctor.
Wow. Very nice,
Lou. You must not know about me.
Hello, Staphylococcus aureus and Bubba.
That's good.
Rick,
Good stuff.
Rick, you have no idea how great it is to have you back. And it's always great to get the college football weekend started here on the Staff and Bubba Show.
Oh, it's a great one. I'm so glad you're back.
Thanks, Speedy. This segment is brought to you by OrangeJustice.com.
Who did that?
Somebody started a website for Orange Justice, our parking lot superhero.
Let me tell you guys, it takes a lot to get Coach Lou tickled, but Orange Justice owns me.
Yeah,
I mean, big time.
Yeah, Orange Justice. It's very visual, but if you've got the visual.
Oh, it's there.
And guys, let's get into some football here. The NFL, I tell you what they've had to handle this past week has been absolutely crazy.
Tough.
I know it's NFL, but Lou knows football, and after watching that Monday Night Football game between the Seahawks and the Packers, I'm really baffled as to why they even have replay in in NFL football. I don't understand if they're not going to use it. And it's just a plain terrible call the other night. And guys, I just had to know what really happened at the end of that game with the replacement official.
Right,
So I went and caught up with the replacement official who missed the interception call on the last second Hail Mary reception. And so I went and talked to him, and I just wanted to know what he saw in his review under the hood, and to make him say that. And I went in and I asked him. He told me, and I quote, I'm quoting the replacement official about what he saw under the hood. Said, after that preview, I will be picking up a couple tickets to Madagascar 3.
What in the world? What in the
He
world?
was watching a movie under there.
Oh, I see. There you go.
I got it,
You
Dr.
can tell it's week 5 because I'm starting to have to explain the joke.
Right. I got you.
Just think, guys, you got 7 more weeks of this.
Okay.
And guys, while we're talking about this crazy, controversial ending to Monday Night Football, the Golden Tate touchdown catch had a tremendous impact on the media this week.
Did it?
But it also had a huge impact on the betting industry. Did you guys hear
I
about
did.
it? Experts have estimated that $300 million changed hands just in Vegas due to that one play, just in Vegas. And
which is the real reason we got the real refs back.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And guys, believe it or not, one person accounted for $200 million of that bet. Did you hear about this?
No.
One person accounted for $200 million of that bet. That's right. Vince Young said that he was pulling for the Packers so that he would have some dessert money.
That's awful.
$200 million. Cheesecake, boom, boom, boom. Boom. And speaking of money, how about the bankrupt head coach John L. Smith at the University of Arkansas?
Boy, that's some gun. Guys, do you let somebody keep coaching when they show signs that they clearly have got some mental problems?
Greg.
No, Greg, he called Arkansas, Alabama.
He sure did.
Guys, I don't know where this character came from, but guys, he's been put on quite an entertaining show over for the Hogs, and guys, I don't know if you guys heard this, but athletic director Jeff Long at Arkansas says that he is steadfastly behind the players and Coach Smith. He is supporting.
Really?
This is the athletic director, and this is a true story. He's behind him. And I actually wanted to catch up with Long to figure out why he thought this. And he said, Long went on to tell me, he said, I am proud of how hard these guys are fighting for the great state of Alabama. Oh, Rick stepped on my joke about a minute ago.
Sorry about that.
You know what it feels like to be Mickey Dean.
It's all good because, guys, I tell you what, with all this Sports Czar radio, it's hard to even get any content that they hadn't already stepped all over.
I know it.
With Chris Eagle and his old referee, the songs and all this stuff, I tell you what, I'm gonna just start laying down the smackdown in here just smoke.
Okay.
Well put.
It's a lot of competition out there now, Lou.
It's so exciting.
Chris Eagle.
Guys, speaking of the great state of Alabama, how about the horticulture specialist Harvey Updyke? Guys, I'm sure y'all saw how he was arrested last week at Lowe's Home Improvement Store down in Louisiana after arguing with their management over a $40 discrepancy of the refund he received from returning his lawnmower.
Yeah, allegedly, reportedly.
Yeah, guys, I just couldn't believe that a measly $40 was the cause of this arrest. So I went and I wanted to talk to Harvey like I always do. Coach Lou always doing this research. He wanted to go talk to Harvey about this situation, and sure enough, I was correct. It was not over the $40.
No, really?
It turns out that as Harvey was pulling out of the parking lot, a police officer was directing traffic with a flashlight, and Harvey went at the wrong time. Oh, study your universal flashlight handbook, you idiot. Oh, goodness gracious. Take Sherry Burgess with you. Oh, goodness gracious. Boom, 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 boom.
Coach, I heard that he actually got mad because when he wasn't looking, somebody slipped a jersey over his lawn boy.
Oh, man, that was dirty. Oh, goodness.
There is an update on that today, by the way.
You checked yourself in.
Yeah, check yourself in.
Sure.
Guys, while we're talking
In Tuscaloosa.
That's a little overdue there.
Yeah, while we're talking Alabama, how about the comments from Pat Dye regarding Nick Saban?
Here we go.
This week.
Yeah.
Earlier this week, while speaking at the Montgomery Quarterback Club in Montgomery, Alabama, former Auburn Tigers coach Pat Dye commented that Saban is the best coach in the country and that I wouldn't swap Gene Chizik for 10 Sabans, okay? He said it was a quote. And, guys, it's ignited a firestorm, but there is a key fact from this story that has been omitted by the media in an attempt to make Coach Dye look ignorant.
What's that?
Actually, it turns out when he said, I wouldn't swap Gene Chizik for 10 Sabans, the question that was posed by the reporter was I lost my place. And
You sound like Coach Dye. You're on the road.
I tell you what, that's good. It turns out that the reporter simply asked Dye who he would want in a competition for tallness.
Okay.
I wouldn't swap 10 Sabans for one Gene Chizik because he's so short. Stuck him on top of each other.
Somewhere Mark
He's
May is
making us
laughing.
think today. He's making us think.
You guys try to write 10 minutes worth of funny material for 35 straight weeks.
Can't do it for 2 hours. Oh, my goodness. Good stuff.
Keep punching, Lou. Boom.
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 Well,
Boom.
guys, before we move on to this weekend's games, I have to congratulate my Notre Dame Fighting Irish for getting into the AP Top 10 for the first time since November 2006. They're definitely going to play for the national championship against the South Carolina Gamecocks because I coached for both of them. And,
Right, sure.
And we've gone over that joke 418 times. But anyway, guys, one team that I did coach for that's struggling right now is the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Yes, they are.
And so, guys, I wanted to give them a quick pep talk before they played the Texas A&M Aggies this weekend.
Okay, all right, good.
And so, just to get them to turn it around, okay? We'll get these guys to play a good game.
All right, so you're going to turn around the Razorbacks heading to play Texas A&M.
That's right, guys.
Fire 'em up.
And there's absolutely no way that this speech is not going to get them ready to play.
Okay, good. All right.
It's been proven. It's been proven already that it works. Hogs, here we go. You guys act like it's. Pick it up a little bit. Okay? Get your chin up. Smile. Smile. Okay? Dang it. Are you guys all right? If not, I'm not talking. Let's get rolling. Okay. Aggies coming to town this week. It's the State of Alabama program. Let's go get them.
Yeah, it sounds familiar. Sounds familiar, but it's powerful.
That'll get them.
It is powerful. That's pretty powerful for week 5.
Tell you,
It is.
I know our Updyke's checking in today. He might want to give somebody a ride to go with him.
Rick.
Y'all, that coach, he's not. He ain't working.
I heard John L. Smith is taking 21 pills a day,
Really?
just like Harvey Updyke.
Rick and Bubba.
Mr. Lou's with us today. It's his weekly visit. We've heard his commentary today, and now he's brought some games for the weekend he wants to look at.
Quite a list here.
Yeah,
you got,
quite a
Dr.
list
Lee.
you got here, Lou.
Rick, while you were gone, it appears that your brother just kind of put you in a.
Thanks, Greg.
He put
Is
you
this-
in a predicament. It looks like Rick is now trailing by six
I thought I
games.
picked pretty good. I can't remember even
Good
how I
slip.
picked.
No, Greg, you didn't pick very well since I'm in last place.
Rick, I did it about like it did when we take them standardized tests. You just go down there and mark.
Is this a payback for the Peeps chocolate bunny things
Yeah.
to continue?
Every chance I get.
And Rick, I'd be alert tonight too.
You were gone when were you here when the listeners sent me all them chocolate bunnies? I've got
Oh, yeah.
cases of chocolate bunnies in my.
They're minis, but they're
Are they
chocolate
solid?
Yeah, but they're minis, but they're really
That's
good.
fine.
They're real good. You can't have any of them, by the way.
I can't.
Because the Easter Bunny knows you don't like them.
And
Rick.
tonight, as they honor the team that Greg and I played on in '82
Was I on that team?
at our high school,
I didn't realize.
you were. You did a great job.
I thought
I know it was tough to be seen in my shadow, but
it
you were there.
was. It was terrible, Rick.
By the way, me dressing out in full gear is starting to get some legs.
Rick,
Well,
me and the other
Rick,
10 on the
starting to
defense
get
were-
legs. I mean, that's a done deal. Even Dr. Lou likes
So
that
I must
idea.
come on the field in full gear in the
Yeah.
full uniform.
Absolutely.
Pre-game, everything.
Okay,
I like this idea.
that makes my day a little more complicated, but it's a good one. See, I must do it for the show, so Monday I'll be so glad I did it.
Thank you.
when we're
Rick.
reviewing it.
Thank you.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Thank
Gotta
you
have
so
that.
much.
Right.
All right, let's see.
Mickey,
Where do we
Mickey
start
just
here?
send me the link.
Yeah.
Baylor will be at West Virginia.
Guys, number 25 Baylor will be playing number 9 West Virginia just tomorrow. Just start out the day, and I just honestly, guys, I think that the Baylor Bears will keep it. They'll keep it pretty close, but I honestly think that West Virginia will come out on top in this game.
I agree.
Yeah, coal miners win this one.
Rick, you want me to help you pick?
No. Well, this
Arkansas at Texas A&M. Has Arkansas won a game?
unless Arkansas somehow,
Jacksonville State.
yeah,
They beat Jacksonville.
they beat Jacksonville State in a close game.
Yeah, Jacksonville moved the ball. Arkansas's defense is not very good.
Texas A&M. I think that Texas A&M will is going to obliterate them. There's some major problems down there in Arkansas, and I just anticipate I anticipate that it's going to get pretty crazy.
So you're picking against Arkansas, Lou?
I'm going to pick Arkansas to win by 400.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm going to pick A&M just simply because it's clear that Arkansas's coach, he's coming apart before our very eyes.
Look, Texas A&M
is.
will not need the 12th man to win this one, and they may run away
Can you
with
believe
it.
we're doing this? The hype
know.
that was around Arkansas. Do
not
you realize what one motorcycle ride has done to a football program? One bad decision has destroyed so many people.
Rick, I agree with that, but I'm going to tell you this. Even if he's there, they still don't play good defense.
Well, that's
You know what
true.
I mean?
No, you're right about
as
that.
far as being overrated.
But they're not as bad as they
Oh,
are
no.
right now.
Look, it shows you when the head man's gone, you can't put a substitute teacher in there. It ain't
Right.
gonna work.
You can't win a national championship with a bad defense unless you're Auburn back in 2010.
Exactly.
Right.
And then the defense did play well in the actual game.
All they needed is one big game.
Guys,
And they got it.
I think it said a lot about the coach that at halftime in the game when Alabama was playing Arkansas. Did you hear about the halftime adjustments that he was talking about? He said we're going to do everything the exact same way, and they were down by 30 points. The guys, I don't really even know what he's talking about, but I just think that he needs to come to my school and just learn how to coach the football game. Just maybe even go down the field, start throwing the football game, just to get balls and just score touchdowns.
That's right. Amen.
well put.
Well said.
I mean,
well said, legend.
That's what it all comes down to.
Well said, legend.
Thank you.
I know you're working on a different part of the way he talks. too.
Yeah.
You pick
Yeah.
up.
You know, guys, I just,
Yeah,
when we start talking just a little bit more just about this, Mark, man, you're just the dumbest idiot I've ever seen. So
Wow.
He's right.
Yeah,
A little more
that's
range.
good.
A little more range there.
That's a good add-on, by the way.
Then I come back down low. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom.
All right.
I bet practice time is fun around the house.
North Carolina State and Miami, they're both terrible this year. I don't know what to do with that one.
I'm gonna go Miami at home.
Yeah.
Miami at home on this one.
The Tulsa at UAB. UAB's played good last week against Ohio State. Can they now make it count against a lesser team?
Guys, I thought they were gonna beat the Buckeyes up at the Horseshoe, but they didn't. So now I'm gonna have to go with them at home against the Tulsa Golden something.
Tornadoes.
I can't even remember.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with UAB.
I'm going with Gang Green too.
All right.
This is gonna be fun. This
Tennessee
next one's gonna be fun. Tennessee at number 5, Georgia. And I'm saying Georgia pulls this up. This is that classic Saturday afternoon fall football. Just gonna be fun to just be watching the football. Just get all excited about what's going on about life and everything else in general. Let me tell you, it's gonna be fun to watch. And the Tennessee Volunteers will make it a great game. This is my game of the day. I think it'll be fun to watch this.
Well, I would agree with you, except the fact that Georgia's better than Florida, and Florida pulled away in the second half and made Tennessee like a lesser team.
Yeah, I'm going with the Dogs. This, by the way, is the game to set up your TV set on. This is the best colors that we have on the field all year.
Sure. Michigan State, Ohio State.
Buckeyes.
I'm gonna say because it's at home, I think Michigan State will prevail. I don't think Ohio State is quite as good as people are giving them credit for.
Michigan State worries me because they'll lay an egg, but I think they're better than Ohio State this year.
I think Ohio State's a little overrated. I still think they'll beat Sparty this time.
UAB got after
Clemson at Boston College.
Clemson.
Number 17, Clemson comes into Boston College. Boston College used to be a pretty good team, but it just doesn't appear to be the same anymore. I'm going to go with the Clemson Dabos.
Florida State at South Florida. We go Florida State, but Speedy says South Florida will give them a better game than everybody thinks. I think that's possible.
I think that Florida State will win this game by 30 points.
South Florida is a school where
they're not the team they've been in the past.
No, they haven't, but they've got all the athletes that Florida State turned down. Right. And so there'll be a little bit there.
Did y'all watch Florida State last week? Those guys, I tell you what, that's a good football team. In fact, that's probably the best football team other than the University of Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
So you think they might?
It looked like the old Florida State teams, didn't it?
It really did. And that I forget the running back's name, but he's an extremely talented guy.
Quarterback's good too.
Quarterback's pretty good.
For lack of time, what do you want to hit here? No way we can get all these.
How about Ole Miss at number 1 Alabama?
Oh my goodness,
Alabama will destroy them.
I think it'll be 619 to 12.
Alabama will destroy them.
The only thing that'll decide that is when Saban decides to call the Dogs off.
Yeah, that's not going to be much of a game.
South Carolina at Kentucky. Could that be a trouble game?
No.
Kentucky
Kentucky is absolutely horrible.
It's getting close to basketball
I gotta tell you,
season.
I think that Kentucky is the worst team I've ever seen on a football field.
They're bad.
They're
bad.
They're extremely bad.
Oregon State's on fire right now. Arizona's getting better, but you still think Oregon State, the Beavers having a great year.
I'd say the Oregon State Ducks beat the Arizona Cardinals.
Okay, well, there you go. All right, that's about all we can get to today. Lou, thanks a lot for being with us. Super job as always. Great to see you again, and thanks for the well wishes in the hospital last week.
Guys, it's great to be here every week, and I just love seeing the Burgess brothers and Bubba over there just all happy about his iPhone 5 and all kinds of things like that. And Speedy just makes me happy. It's just good to be in the Studio Plaza.
Well, thank you very much, Lou.
Fun continues.
If you leave us, have a good weekend. You got more Honey Boo Boo's mom next.